Hello and welcome to the Plymouth Life Centre for what we are expecting to be an absolutely thrilling contest of Futsal 5's action between Marjon and Just Play. I'm joined by Jonathan Palfrey. John, what can we expect from this one?
Well, I expect a lot of action in this match, that's for sure. There's probably going to be a lot of goals. And these are two of the top teams in the league, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they play against each other.
Absolutely. Now, if you're new to futsal, you are in for a treat.
Oh, yes, they
because this is such a new and fast-paced game that is hitting the nation by storm.
Oh, yeah, completely. I mean, we are terrible in the rankings, that's for sure, globally. But hopefully, with more of these leagues coming across the country, you never know, we might actually have an England team that could get into the top 25.
Well, that's the dream one day. Now we're just trying to keep up with South America, where it was where futsal was originated,
and the Brazilians are very good at it, and all the Argentinians and everyone down there. I mean, they are the best at this, definitely.
Absolutely. We'll have to take a look at the Spanish futsal leagues as well, because that's probably why they're so good as well. Playing these small-sided football games as we wait for the opening goal here in Plymouth. And a shot comes in, and the Just Play defence managed to keep that one out. It's across the area now.
Good attempt at a counter-attack there, although it didn't quite work out for them.
No, it didn't. We're going to see a lot of skill involved. And of course, if you've looked online, many famous players, Messi, Iniesta, those types of technically gifted players have played futsal very often. That wasn't very technically gifted, that pass there. Straight out of play. And that's one of the rules in futsal, of course, the kick-ins instead of throw-ins. And I think they have 3 or 4 seconds in order to kick the ball back in once it goes out of play. Here's a chance for Just Play. Oh, he was caught in two minds, whether to shoot or whether to make the pass.
Yeah, you can see that there. He was going to go for the shot, but ended up almost trying to go for a pass. It just didn't work out at all there.
Absolutely been pretty even so far. These two fairly good scorers in this league so far. They are up the top in terms of the scoring charts, so we're expecting fireworks. And here's a chance. Oh, it's over the keeper and it's 1-0 to Just Play.
Oh, what a great start to Just Play to take the lead like that, especially against such a strong team.
Look at that, a very composed finish. Unlike normal five-a-side where you have the short but long goals width-wise, these goals are more like hockey goals where they're quite tall but quite short in width.
I think it's great because it gives the players a chance to really fire some shots in, which you don't normally get to do on indoor football.
No, absolutely not. And Marjon there. Just Play able to defend that corner, but it's come out now. And of course, we might see some goals from the goalkeepers, as they, in futsal, are allowed to come out of their area.
That's true. Everyone can go pretty much anywhere in this sport, which makes it somewhat more interesting.
And there's a chance, and it's in.
Oh, it's gone in.
Well, we need to check those nets, but let's have a look. Yeah, it was a good finish right in the bottom corner. It was the goalkeeper.
It was a really light touch there, and it just went straight past the keeper. It's almost the contrast of shots there for the first 2 goals of this match.
And we are all square at 1-1. Of course, futsal played over 2 20-minute halves, so 40 minutes in total.
Also, excellent passing, but great defending to stop the ball from going to number 3.
Goalkeeper taking a shot. Whoa!
Oh, nearly took out the cameraman there.
Oh, absolutely. We had to duck up here in the commentary box at the Plymouth Life Centre. But thankfully, yeah, it was a little bit short of us. Bit of a rocket, though, from the goalkeeper.
Well, that's the thing. They are encouraged to really fire the ball in this sport with those larger nets.
I said the goals were tall, but they're not quite that tall. And now Just Play, knocking around nicely. Have had really the better of the exchanges so far. And here's another chance.
Oh, it should have been in.
Well,
but
that
great
was
keeping.
A similar angle to the first goal, you'd say, but the goalkeeper was alert that time.
Well, he's only warmed up now. He realised what was about to happen.
Here's another shot.
Oh, the keeper coming right into the opponent's half.
Well, I think he's just warming up his left foot so far.
That's some good pressure there by Just Play. They're really pushing them forward.
You've got to have the technical ability with your feet as a goalkeeper as well as I think pulling off saves like that. That was a good one. Oh, but
that wasn't.
He can't keep that one out. Going right through a crowd of players. And now Marjon lead. Let's have a look. Number 6.
What a shame. It was the quick corner there that really caught them out. They didn't expect them to play it that quickly, and just they weren't marking him correctly.
Absolutely. You've got to be quick thinking both in attack and defence in this game. You'll have a great first touch. Let's see if this one's a good first touch. Well, it's a poor ball to start with. And I thought Marjon was going to get a chance. The third goal then. Keeper under pressure now, and it just goes wide.
There's bodies flying there, but no one managed to get it in.
You might have seen... Oh, it's a long throw by the goalkeeper. Here's a chance. Oh, poor touch.
Yeah, 2 men back, so they're pretty safe there, even if he had got the ball.
Marjon now, since they've got that second goal, looking in control of this one. Although you might see today very quickly the tide turning in this futsal competition. That's not a good ball. They're looking long now.
Yeah, that was a hopeful long ball. I mean, if it came down just the right time, it could have been quite good, but it just went a bit too long.
The usual tactic is obviously to play it short, play it around, try and play like Spain, I guess.
But, well, I think Just Play are taking that tactic today. They're doing the long balls, that's for sure.
Just playing it long.
Yeah, why not?
That that's a surprise tactic in futsal. It could work. As the ball bobs around and goes out for a kick in.
Could have been a counter attack there, but he just played it a bit too long.
And Just Play now having quite a good bit of possession, putting the pressure on, trying to get this equaliser. And you might have noticed we've got 2 officials, one on either side. That is futsal rules. Can't quite see the second official there on the left. But they sort of act as linesmen / referees, making the decisions, making the calls, and making sure the ball doesn't go out of play. And that was a shot by the goalkeeper.
That was adventurous, that's for sure.
Well, out of the 3 shots he's had, he's getting closer. That's what you can say.
Keeping it down.
And there is one of the officials making a call. But, I think the ball went out of play, or is it a free kick?
I think they're going for a free kick there, yeah.
Now it goes for goal. Plenty of power, not a lot of accuracy, just went up.
Oh, an opportunity, but broke it out too long. The keeper came out quickly.
Yeah, bit of a heavy touch. He's
slightly annoyed with his kick there, I think. Yep.
And of course, Plymouth Life Centre, newly opened, is pretty much the home of Olympic diver Tom Daly, who you might have seen on TV. This is.
I didn't miss an episode of his Splash programme. Loved every minute of it.
No, I didn't watch 1 minute. 1 second.
You missed out on a lot of Splash.
Really? Did I? Okay. It's on ITV Player. I'll catch up. Oh, shot goes in. Good save by the keeper. And this is where Tom Daly trained for the Olympic to get his Olympic bronze medal last year. And
a true Olympic hero, I would say.
Absolutely. I'm sure Plymouth is very proud of him. But obviously, diving's not the only facilities they've got at the Plymouth Life Centre. Opportunity of a shot goes wide for Just Play. But of course, you've got these futsal courts. You can also see the basketball lines on there. What other lines have we got? Badminton. Some badminton there.
There's probably tennis in there somewhere as well.
Yep. Any sport you want to, really. And obviously there's an Olympic-sized swimming pool, one of only 8, I think, in the country to have an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
That's impressive for Plymouth, that's for sure.
It is.
Very cool play there. Using the keeper, passing back. Oh, shame. That was some nice passing.
It was, as Marjon tried to protect their lead, but also try and go forward, get a third goal. And in terms of futsal standards, we're having a bit of a goal drought. We've gone about 5 minutes without a goal.
Well, that is rare in futsal. I mean, normally you see goals flying in like crazy, but both these... Oh, as we just say, there you go. They extend their lead.
There you go, 3-1. And they say, let's have a look at this again. A lovely little side foot finish.
It was the same again kind of thing as the previous goal, really. They just weren't ready for the ball to come back in and made it a bit too easy for Marjon just to score there.
Is there another chance as the keeper's kick finds a Marjon player, but it just goes out of play. And now can Just Play get back into this match? Now, oh, they almost stole the ball there, Marjon. Marjon, of course, named after the University of St Mark and St John. Of course, has some very specialist sports courses and very high-tech sports equipment there. So you'd expect Marjons to know their stuff here.
But yeah, you do expect them, especially being the first team of the Marjon teams. You know, they are going to be the stronger side here.
And that resembled a rugby kick there from the Just Play player. As the score remains 3-1. Now the Plymouth Life Centre, of course newly opened, is situated right next to Home Park. The home, of course, of Plymouth Argyle, for those of you who don't know. And maybe there'll be some scouts here for the futsal leagues.
You never know. You too could be playing in the conference next season.
Absolutely. Well, let's not write them off too early. There's still time for Argyle to bounce back yet. But yes, in their bid to beat the relegation battle, they might be looking at some little technical futsal players in midfield. You never know. So if you're interested in joining the futsal league, if you like what you've seen, you know, maybe you fancy a hand at a bit of futsal, maybe you want to do it for a bit of fitness, then I suggest getting on the full-time website, or the FA website, and finding your local futsal league.
Yeah, it's definitely worth looking into. It's a great fast-paced sport. And it's nice as inside, so you're not going to get wet. That's always a bonus.
No, well, that's one thing I was going to mention, is that if you're in a city like Plymouth, which is statistically one of the wettest in the UK, then yeah, futsal is the sport for you, because it's always dry. And now the goal's starting to rain down on Just Play as Marjon take a fourth. They were just caught high up the field there.
Ended up 3-on-1 at the end. I mean, that was a bit unfair, really, from the Just Play team. They should have really got back and helped.
Absolutely, they look under pressure now. And Marjon, as the shot goes in, and the accuracy just hasn't been there in this first half. Remember, you can tweet us at BChampionsTV for your views. We've got futsal, we've got non-league, we've got Devon FA Cup finals coming up. What more could you want?
Even got internationals that you can watch the highlights of. I mean, we've really got a range of stuff on there.
Absolutely. As Marjon with the corner, can they catch them out again? Nope. Keeper collects it safely. Is there a chance of a break? No. Marjon's looking a bit too strong for Just Play just at the moment. As they pass it out to the right. Now the ball stolen off, kept in though.
Oh, got past everyone, but couldn't keep control after the keeper went for it. Won a corner there.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, they hadn't. It looked like they had.
Just goes wide. Now they launch it up the pitch. And it goes a bit too long. And it's coming right back at them. It's a game of pinball at the moment, back and forth. Very tight spaces for these futsal players to work. And there's a chance there, but the whistle did go, I think. Or I heard a whistle.
Someone's just in a substitution.
Yep, subs bench as you can see on the right there. It's a very tiring game, even though you're in a small space, you're constantly running up and down. Everyone needs to attack and everyone needs to defend as a team.
Oh yeah, because these walls being so close to the pitch, and there's nowhere for the ball to go, other than maybe over the top here where we are. But otherwise, you're always going to constantly have the ball coming back to you pretty quickly. There's not really that much rest time at all.
Goalkeeper with the save there. And
Really-
for once the
really
goalkeeper
pushing
doesn't
pressure.
go for a shot, but he's wide open here. That'll be a 5th goal
easy.
for Marjon.
That was way too easy that time. They pressured way too much. They committed too many men up front. In fact, even the goalkeeper was in the wrong half. And it just made it easy, really, on the counter-attack.
Well, maybe you can't blame them now. They were 4-1 down. They decided to push a few more bodies forward, just play. But yeah, it hasn't worked out for them, and they find themselves 5-1 down. Of course, they're still in the game. It could all change in futsal. You never know. But it's going to be very difficult against these Marjon boys.
Sort of good pass there, but sadly didn't quite get to the ball in time.
Kick in for Marjon. And it's staying on that wide left-hand side. Need to close down a bit quicker than that. Was an attempt to, or there was a chance for a shot there, but Marjon just happy to play it round now. Wonderful bit of skill, and surely no. Bit of a loose final touch there, or else Just Play could have been in real trouble.
Perhaps he should have just gone for the shot himself and fired it into the net. Oh, but a nice quick corner, and once again...
Wow, it's been deflected in. Who did that come off? Whoa. It's come off the first man, I think. The first Just Play defender standing there. And now it is 6-1. And the referee's not happy with that kickoff. Wow, this really is... well, here's another shot. And he's aiming for us again, I'm afraid.
Yeah, more frustration than anything else, I think. Maybe they've heard the bad comments we've been making about them.
Well, I think they deserve the criticism, to be honest. But, yes, maybe he did here. I think we should be praising Marjon, though, more than we should be criticising Just Play. They've been very good.
Well, Just Play started out really well, I've got to say. They will really bring it to Marjon, and maybe just lost that momentum, and especially after a few goals went in. From
That's a wonderful ball.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Across the pitch, that is that's not so good. But the ball to start with, right across from one side of the court to the other, is what futsal is all about.
There's been another one. Oh,
that's a good save. I'm tempted to say to keep his team in it, but they need a couple of goals first to get back in it. Could this be the chance? No. Passing and the accuracy not quite good enough.
Spotty lost the ball back there.
Starting to see, of course, a lot of kids now starting to play futsal from a very early age. And this has surely got to be a 7th.
Oh, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and nicely placed.
Yeah, brilliant finish. 7-1. Just Play, don't know what's hit them.
It was. He went for the smaller gap, tricking the keeper, making him go the wrong way.
Maybe they should start just playing as we approach the end of the first half. The long balls haven't been good enough. And Marjon have really closed down the short play. And the keeper throws it out long. Of course, once it goes back to the goalkeeper for what would be called a goal kick in full-size football, it has to be thrown from the goalie's hand. So no kicks to start the game.
You can see why it's been such a popular sport, because and why it's growing so much.
Here is the goalkeeper again. He's been caught in possession.
He stayed up the wrong end of the pitch.
Well, he gets back and makes the tackle for his team. Right decision that time.
I mean, maybe it's a lot of passion about getting up there, but at the same time, you've got to say, he needs to be defending his own area.
Oh, and that is the very loud Plymouth Life Centre buzzer to signal the end of this first half. It's Marjon who are romping it at the moment. They lead 7-1. Well, here we go then for the start of the second half. Marjon's lead 7-1. John, is there any way back for Just Play?
Well, possibly. I mean, they could easily score another 7 goals themselves, but of course it will require some epic defending.
It will. Absolutely. And so, yeah, 7 goals would put them in the lead, but you'd think that Marjon are going to score this half, at least from their form in the first half. Be very surprising if they don't. Here's the left foot of the goalkeeper again.
And he tries once again, but it's not enough. He's going to keep trying that until he scores.
No, those green socks not doing anything special so far.
He's probably the lead shot maker of this match.
Yep, most shots. And that's a good ball across. And powerful shot just over.
That's some nice play there. They got the ball up front through some nice passing.
Certainly started the second half like they started the first few chances for them. But what can Marjon do now? Oh, it's brilliant. It's through the keeper's legs. A lovely burst of speed there down that right wing. Saw the man in the middle but decided to go for goal. Good finish. Oh, shot from the off as well by Just Play. And now Marjon have 8 goals.
Yeah, you've got to feel they're starting to get desperate now with a shot like that.
Yep, if any Just Play fans are watching, then they might want to look away now. It could get messy. If you're a Marjon supporter, then you'll obviously be delighted at this.
Well, Marjon are no strangers to scoring goals. They've scored a massive number of goals this season already. And you've got to think that they're going to win the league.
Wow, it's looking that way so far. And when you consider that Just Play are fairly high up the league as well, as another effort goes in but just wide, then what would they do to the teams down the bottom? It's got to be a 3-digit scoreline, surely. Now then, well, no, they're going to be caught on the counter-attack here by Marjon's, and the ball just goes wide.
Just lost control of it a bit there. He had a good chance to score another goal. He just needed to place it, really.
There's not much room to get the ball in the corner for a shot for any team in futsal. Bit more of a chance to get in the top corner if you've got the accuracy.
Nice play.
Right across the box. How did no one get on the end of that one?
Just another opportunity for them to extend the lead even further there. Didn't quite take it. Not that they really need to take it at this point.
Well, I guess the question might be for... oh, shot goes in. And appeals for a corner. No, it's just gone over. Good effort, though.
Massive throw by the keeper, and it's gone beyond the goal line.
Wow.
And he just chucked it back.
Yes, it's a goalkeeper throw-off. But now Marjon have a chance. They're just going to play it back now. Playing their confident brand of football. That's what you need to do in futsal. If you've got confidence on the ball and you've confidence in your passing, then I think you'll go far as a futsal team. Just Play now, knocking it around. Maybe Marjon's getting a little bit tired in their defence.
Oh, they could be getting a bit too relaxed with their lead.
Yeah, I suppose they've got a little bit of a cushion now. They can afford to relax a little bit. Crossfield ball. And is it
Put the
kept
ball in.
No, it went out. And of course, you're mentioning earlier the world rankings, England well down at the moment. So who was the top team in the rankings?
Well, Brazil are. No surprise there, really, that Brazil are right at the top of the rankings.
No.
And have we just seen another goal?
No, it's a save, I think. Kept it out. It's going to be a corner.
Yeah, no, Brazil are so strong, and it'd be nice to see England start getting good at futsal, because it's a great sport to watch and great sport to play. I'm sure many of these leagues across the country will start producing some really great players.
Yes, hopefully as futsal grows, there'll be more kids playing it, and we can actually develop a good futsal team, and that will hopefully transform into a decent national side as well. Well, I think England are 3rd or 4th in the world rankings, the first team, which is maybe higher than some think England should be.
Yeah, that's true.
A little nutmeg there, so it doesn't come to anything. Of course, if you follow B Champions TV, you might know that we will be putting on a Panna competition. If you're not aware of Panna, it's a one-on-one game where the only aim is to put the ball through your opponent's legs.
It requires a lot of skill and fast movement with the legs to be able to play that and to get good at it. So it's a good training technique for a lot of players, just to build up their speed really with the ball and control.
Follow us on Twitter as always at B Champions TV to see more of that in the coming weeks. Hopefully some more futsal over time as well. And well, we did say there'd be goals in this match. There's been 9 of them, and unfortunately for any neutrals watching, 8 of them have been for Marjon, and just 1 for Just Play.
It certainly hasn't been a close game yet, but I wouldn't call it over just yet. There is a chance they could get back, but it's not looking good, especially now. 3-on-1.
If this goes in, it's wide, I think.
It should have gone in. That was a bad decision there.
There's a 3-on-1 chance at the back there, and somehow they've wasted it. Where's that going? It's going out for a corner.
It really should be 9-1 right now.
Well, keeper wants it. Here is the goalkeeper. Oh, he scuffed the shot. And they headed out of play. Oh, where's the referee going? To find the ball. Now, wouldn't have that been good if he fell over?
This is one quite unique thing about this sport, is that you're allowed to actually hit it above head height. You're allowed to go for slide tackles. You're allowed to do all these kind of things that often you can't do outside of the full-size game.
Yeah, some leagues obviously ban head height, and I know a lot of games played at school, they try to ban overhead height, just so people play out along the floor, I guess. But most of the times when it does go overhead height, it's a ricochet or a couple of ricochets that goes up off a player, and they get penalised.
Yeah, and it's nice to see the flow not being disrupted by any
saved by the goalkeeper.
pointless free kicks, really.
Yep, and sometimes when you need to, what is wrong with the good old-fashioned hoof up the field?
Exactly.
That's proper English style. Although with games like futsal, hopefully that's being phased out as we see a long ball go right out of play.
Perfect example there, really, of how to do the hoof up the field.
Yeah, I've changed my mind. They should put the head height rule in. No, it is good to see. But obviously the main objective and the main way you're going to win at futsal is to keep these short, snappy passes going, as Marjon are trying to build up here. Of course, you can play futsal on, like here, it's a Sunday night. Oh, is that a foul by the goalkeeper? Shoved off the pitch. It's nearly in the other court.
No, I think that was just a strong tackle there, and the player just went flying, really.
Good strong
There's
play.
no
Oh,
momentum.
almost an own goal. There. Looks like they're laughing and joking about it now. As the corner goes in. And here's a
Oh,
chance,
nice goal.
and it's a little tap in there. And it is 9-1 to Marjon now. Here's a replay. Goalkeeper saves, can't get a heavy contact on it. And the spectators just watch and are watching a victory surely now for Marjon as Just Play get caught on the counter-attack again. Here's a chance. It's a good save, and this time he grips onto the ball.
Yeah, for the counter-attack, but played it too quickly.
Yeah, it seems that's all Just Play can offer at the moment. A little counter-attack and try and take the quick shot. Good movement there by the number 2 for Marjon, but not a great touch. Launch up the field. Oh, the little flick on. Could have got a better contact on that, you feel. Oh, the man with the green boots lays it off. Very luminous green boots he's wearing there, number 9. Oh, right across the box for Just Play. They took a deflection along the way, I think. Yep. There's a goalkeeper lurching again. Oh, and
Miles over. I think he's aiming for one of the lights in the roof there.
yeah, Johnny Wilkinson would have been very proud of that one. And Marjon knocking the ball around now. A commanding lead over Just Play, 9-1. And may not always be about the winning in futsal. It's about the entertainment factor as well. We've certainly been entertained by some of the goals here. Almost a little bit of skill. Oh, another panna or another nutmeg. But it comes to nothing again. Shot on the turn. Well, it was on target.
It was a good attempt there, but not quite good enough, and this is a counter-attack.
Marjon seem to be attacking with a bit more pace now. Here's the Just Play chance. Really going end to end. Oh, poor ball. They've lost it in a dangerous area. Can Just Play get a second goal? And the answer is not yet. They might go back to the goalkeeper.
Pushing up once again.
Thought he'd go for a shot there, but instead they're just playing it around. And they're still in possession with the kick in here.
Nice long shot.
Spilt by the goalkeeper, but it's gone out to one of his own players. His green boots. Oh, saved.
Seen some good saves in the second half. They're certainly stopping Marjon from scoring. They just need to score themselves, and maybe they would have been back in it.
Green boots with the shot, green socks with the save. Can Marjon go into double figures? Whoa, just wide.
They are starting to put the pressure on. There's a lot of players up front. And the ball keeps get given away again.
Yep. It's tough work at the moment for Just Play. And I hope if you're a futsal team watching out there, then you will take note and see the good and maybe the bad as well. Maybe some of the ugly. As the ball rolls out of play. Ball played down the line. Can this be? Oh, good save. Great save. Very alert there at the edge of his box was the goalkeeper. And the opposition goalkeeper for Marjon's been caught a bit short there. But he'll just go out of play. And there's a shot. Oh. A great goal, a great second goal for Just Play.
That's what he's been looking for all match. All those shots he's had. Nearly every one off target, and finally, top corner.
Yeah, connected with that one well. Good goal. And
Maybe this is the comeback.
Maybe, you never know. Well, here's Marjon on the attack now. Can they get a attempt? Nope. That'll be a corner. And that goes out of play again for the kick in. What do you think about shooting? No. Seven goals behind the just play. Can it be done? There's not long left. And some spectators are already leaving. What are they doing?
Well, I guess it's getting near the end of the match and there's a big score difference between the two teams, so
yeah,
they've got their money's worth, certainly for today.
Absolutely.
Not that they paid anything to get in, I don't think.
No, they sneaked in. I think I don't think they should be in a big rush to get out. It's not there's not a crowd of thousands here. There's about 7 people watching, I think, in the stands.
Really large audience today. It's quite impressive.
Oh, that's a lovely finish.
Beautiful.
A little chip there. Look at that.
Look at that skill. And not only over the keeper, but over the player as well.
Yeah.
Maybe the player should have defended on the line a little bit better and got in better position, but can't fault the skill.
That was a lovely finish. A finish of confidence. I don't know if he would have tried that one had Marjon been 2-2 with just play. But when you're 10-2 up, you can afford to take a chance like that, and it definitely paid off there.
I'll make it now 11.
Well, now here's a chance for a third. Keeper was alert. With a good tackle. Both teams getting stuck in as the legs get a bit tired now. Oh, great save.
Interesting, he chose to go for the shot there. There was a player very open on the left there. Just play could have just passed it and it would have probably been 10-3 right now.
Yeah. Oh, save.
Good shot
and the rebound goes in. Goalkeeper was calling for it there. Shot goes in. Keeper parries it. And
Marjon just stood still there for a moment. You could see all the players just stop after the corner and gave them the opportunity.
Look at this at 10-3. Do just play believe. They can turn this one around. Big throw up the field. Oh, just
touch on that and that would have been a goal.
They're using the tactic of throwing it long, and that almost worked.
It did almost work.
The little flick on, little Teddy Sheringham flick on to the far post.
Well, they've got to be thinking. I mean, there's so many goals that go in this sport that they've got to still try and go for the goals, because at the end of the day, the goal difference is very important in this league.
Absolutely, and despite being 10-3 down, just play are still going for the goals. There is not long left now, though.
You never know, if you just get an extra couple of goals, and it will help your end goal difference. That's for sure.
Good to see the spirit of just play, not giving up. They want to help their goal difference, which is very important in a very tight league. Whoa, just parried by the goalkeeper, collected by the goalkeeper there.
Good vision there by Just Play, but also very good defending by Marjon, getting in position to block that cross.
The ball spends very little time off the court.
What's the thing? No time for rest. It may only be 20 minutes a half, but I'm sure with only 5 aside and the fact that it's so speedy, this game, they're just as worn out if they were playing a full match.
Yeah, both teams have got the luxury of having a couple of subs as well to help them out. There are some teams out there who just bring the 5 and have no subs.
Yeah, that must be tough when you play like that.
Yeah, that looked like a tired pass there, out of play. And the crowd of 7 here at the Life Centre thoroughly enjoyed their watching this game of futsal. Of course,
another goal, surely.
No, it goes wide.
How did he miss that one? An open goal there, really.
Well, I was stretching for it, but it goes wide. And the score is still 10-3. And still very determined defending,
Yeah.
going into the tackles, deflected wide.
Nice block. Very nice block there.
Yep, it's a nice pair of shoes there.
Expected that to be 11.
A header goes in, but the keeper saves it, and he wants a goal. He's coming up
Nice little skill.
front, but he's got to run all the way back now. I know they've still got the ball, just play.
Not quite sure what he's doing. He's just left the goal wide open. Oh,
Wow, look at that for a tackle.
Jesus.
And that is the buzzer to signal the end of this game. It is all over, and it has finished. Plymouth Marjon 10, just play free. Fantastic game of futsal.